Guys, this is the I want the darkest tan possible because who doesn't, right? Cruelty-free, vegan, you know, all those things, no parabens, blah, blah, blah. It says a 1-hour tan. Now guys, I used to manufacture spray tanning solution. Okay, I had a company that did it. 1-hour spray tan is 1-hour garbage. I don't care what the bottle says, full DHA, and that is the active ingredient, which is dihydroxyacetone. That is what makes you turn brown. Okay, so 8 hours after that, it's not doing anything else, but really 6 to 8 hours is what you want. So let me show you what this product looks like. Let's do it in here. Okay. You see it has sort of a gray-green kind of a cast. Just use this and we'll just spread it around and see. I'm gonna have a really weird inner arm. But you see how that looks like that out? It looks like kind of gray-green, but do not be concerned with that. That is to help it combat that orange color. Now I will say this, and again, you know, I know more about spray tanning than I want to. The best thing that I like about this, I would say 6 hours, get in the shower, rinse off, but don't use soap, you know, and then sleep overnight and then go ahead and shower in the morning. It is beautiful. It is very, very natural. If you want like kind of a sun-kissed color, just do 1 coat. If you want more than that, I would do 2 coats. Make sure you wait about an hour in between. I personally spread mine on with this, and I love this Bondi Sands mitt because it's plastic lined, so your little paws don't get all discolored. My whole body with this. This is how I get it on my hands. This is the iconic London brush because the fibers are so dense that it helps to really get in there on my hands and my feet. Guys, if you're gonna buy self-tanner, buy this, okay? I'm not being paid to say this. This is just one girl to another or one human to another. This is the Smooth Reach, I think it's called, applicator, and I'm gonna do a separate review on this. But guys, look at this thing. You see, it extends and it has a 4-inch roller, all right? And it comes with like 3 total rollers so that you can roll the spray tan across your back and down the parts that you can't reach. There you go. Now, you know, problem solved. And because it's mousse, it gets on there and it really moves around and you get a nice even application. So I think I used to use the kind that you like pulled across your back. No, forget this. Yeah, that's what it called, Smooth Reach. I'm obsessed with this. It's washable. You can take it out so you can switch it out and rinse it off. I use one of the heads for sunscreen and the other one for self-tanner. Guys, I will say this, if you are very fair, use this with caution. Everybody wants to be dark, 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 but the thing with dihydroxyacetone, which again is that active ingredient, is if you are too fair and you put too much DHA, too much product on your skin, you're gonna turn orange. I don't care how good the solution is, because everybody's skin is only gonna tolerate just so much DHA before it starts to look orange. So you just kind of have to try it and see, but I would say no matter how fair you are, you could get away with 1 coat of this. But caveat, exfoliate first. I'll start like 3 days before with a really, really intense exfoliator. Like me personally, I will just use my ground coffee. Like once I brew my coffee, I'll take my coffee grounds that are wet into the shower and I will just exfoliate with them. The next day I will use, baking soda, baking powder, whatever, the one that's in the orange bag. I'll just mix that into my body wash and rub that on my skin. And then the actual day that I tan, I'll use, you know, like the exfoliating gloves. And then I tan. This week I'm putting on sunscreen, which this does not have any self-tanner in it, but I'm protecting and hydrating my skin. There is a science to spray tanning. Don't let anyone tell you that there's not. But this product, I could stack it up against some other ones that, let's just say I would be surprised if you purchased this and you were not happy with it. I have been very, very happy with it. That's actually the color that's on my skin. And this is 1 coat, okay? 1 coat. And I wish I had a before picture to show you of like how fair I actually am, but this is not the color that my skin is. But you can see how beautiful and brown that color is. It's just gorgeous. It looks completely authentic. These tools, right? This to protect your hands, this to do your back, and a sunscreen to hydrate your skin after the fact, and you will be in business. I will definitely be purchasing not only another one of these, but also they had a couple other different variations that I thought looked cool, so I will review those. All right, I hope you guys found that helpful. And again, don't be worried about that gray-green sort of color when it comes out, because that will wash off. That's just the color guard so that you can see where it is. Oh, and one other thing. If that really bothers you, like the other night I was kind of in a rush and I put this on and that color, like I could see that gray-green color because I hadn't had a chance to shower. So just go over it with this, which is like a illuminator, and then that will give that golden color and it will kind of cancel out that color, if that makes sense. But just make sure that your spray tan is dry before you do that. That's a lot of information. I hope that was helpful, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.